Hello, everybody. I'm the original Cheez-It.
And I'm Burnt Guy.
We're here at Nürburgring GP circuit for round 4 of the ORA GT World Championship. Team CZR is away at Daytona today, so Burnt Guy will be my guest commentator. Here we are with RCB 929 in the middle of qualifying right now. What do you expect from this race, Burnt Guy?
Uh, I expect Evolution to do good
That's a,
because of past performances.
that's always a sure bet.
But I also think there's a lot of people gunning for him here, and they've been doing a lot of work to try to do that, to try to bring him down.
We see RCB and Five Zygon kind of giving each other a little battle for what appears to be pole position right now.
Yeah, let's see.
Five Zygon picks it up with a what would that be? Something 156.056. Evolution's in third right now. We'll probably see that change. We're taking a look at Pfeiffer right here with a 156.3, which is a good bit slower than Five Zygon actually. And there's Mr. Fast himself. Dominated most of the race last week. But,
Yeah, he's running 156.4 right now, and RCB in that Ford GT is wow. He's a little ways back, 156.8.
yeah, they're just getting warmed up here. I'm sure that'll change. And these, well, this will be the last lap, or next lap will be the last lap, I should say.
Yeah, Prelude's about 157 flat right now, and Gab gets in that in that GT. Um, he's about 157 flat too, almost. He's very close.
In our Rebellion 157.3. And that BMW Z4 GT3. We got GTP Kane behind him in his Corvette. And his last lap was a 158.13. Now, what do you expect from Kane today? Because, I mean, we talk about him a lot because he has a tendency to start pretty far in the back and come up the field. And he's really one of the more dramatic racers that we have in the ORA circuit. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, this is a pretty technical track, I think. It can be difficult in sections, and he likes to push the car. He is not afraid to throw it out there. And there's a lot of risk reward with that, and he's willing to take it. So I think anything can happen. It, you know, takes a lot of luck.
Yeah, that it does. And that's something that Kane has not had too much of in the first 3 races of the season. So we appear to be pretty much done with qualifying now. Five Zygon will take the pole position with his original lap of a 156.056. Pfeiffer will round out the front row with his original lap of a 156.375.
That's quite a bit of difference there between first and second, don't you think?
That is a pretty large difference.
I'm surprised. But because from there on out, it's pretty tight. I would assume going through it. Come on,
No,
oh,
five Zygons we've seen Five Zygon. He's pretty much the only one that can give Evolution a run for his money at any given time. So maybe today's his day. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, he's running very fast times.
We start out with the customary GL and we'll end with the customary GR.
Look at that. So we got the R8, the Viper, the NSX, the Viper again, the Ford, BMW.
You see a lot of closeness between the manufacturers here.
Who do we want to run with? Should we run with EOL?
Yeah, let's go with EOL for a minute here. It's right in the middle there. Coming into this first corner. This first corner is really dangerous when it comes to actual race driving.
Oh,
GTP Kane kind of looked like he got bumped a little bit.
it looks pretty decent so far, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, these are
not too much bumping at all.
Real professional drivers. They tend to keep it clean for the most part.
Yeah, and full damage on. You better keep it clean. But remember, this is the 20-minute sprint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if these guys get damaged, they're going to just run the rest of the race with that damage. They're not going to stop and pit. I mean, unless they're severely, severely damaged.
But also in a 20-minute race, they're a little more pushed to try to make moves that they not normally would in a longer race. Ooh, we got a little off there. Who was that? Rebellion?
That was Rebellion, yep.
Yep.
We got Kralo and EOL racing it close.
Yeah, these guys are used to racing close. Throughout the season so far, we've seen lots of close racing. Wow. That was a great shot. Oh, RCB. Was... Yes, he did go into pits.
Huh. Well, I mean, I guess it is 20 minutes, and if you pit on the first lap, then I guess he still has a shot at making it up, but I don't know if that's a move that I would have made there. But then again, there's a reason I'm not in this series.
Yeah. I think it comes down to skill, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of skill I do not have.
Yeah. Me either. No, but I enjoy watching people who do have skills race.
That's a really good shot right there.
Yeah.
And there is Evolution.
There's a decent amount of space between these three so far.
Yeah.
Philo's right there too. Let's I'm gonna go up here and grab Zygon and see what kind of laps he's running. Okay, 2019 is his best so far.
Yeah, that was just because of the start.
Yeah. Ooh, Zygon had a blow. He got loose. Pfeiffer's around him for the lead position now.
Evolution's right going there now too. Those three are starting to string it out from Philo.
Let's see. Philo, Kralo, EOL. Ooh.
Oh, not quite. Five Zygon is he's really patient with his moves. And that comes from racing Evolution as much as he has. He can't quite get it, if you can't quite get it in sheer speed, then you gotta out strategize.
Yeah.
That's something Five Zagin's really good at.
Yeah, that hurt to lose that position. Keep out in the front and just race the track. Now look at how Evolution is pulled right up on him now. Afraid to go away from him. Won't take much of a mess up, you know, screw up to lose position when you're that close going that fast.
Yeah. Yep, any little thing that can happen.
Yeah. Especially when you start pulling draft.
Got a big cluster back there.
Boy, I guess. Yeah, the front three have pulled away a little bit, and the rest are kind of going
This
for
is what
fourth.
we're left with.
Yeah, the rest are kind of going for fourth at the moment.
GTP Jimmy, we don't talk a lot about him. He's kind of overshadowed by Kane most of the time, but he's been turning in at least more consistent performances than Kane has been. He might not be as exciting of a driver, but we see him. He's usually right in that mid pack area.
Yeah, he's good for points. You know he's going to finish solid. What Kralo really runs that Ford GT well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he handles that thing like a champ.
Yeah, because that's a handful, to say the least. I would think, and he does well with it. He really gets some good times and runs it real well.
There's our top
Oh,
three.
did Pfeiffer?
Pfeiffer's checking out.
Wow.
Five Zygons holding up Evolution. It's allowing Pfeiffer to kind of get some distance there. That was a
Yeah.
nice drift by Evolution into that chicane or final.
Let's see, and Philo's in that other Viper. He's got that thing running well too. With Viper. All right, so we're not quite halfway through. Yeah, Evolution's having a tough time getting around Zygon.
Yeah, he is. I'm kind of surprised that that Viper's been able to pull away like it has, because you'd think that with a technical track with a lot of constant radius corners like the Nürburgring GP track has, you'd think these mid-engine layouts would kind of have that Viper's number a little bit.
Yeah,
But
I
I mean, I
see two.
guess
I see two Vipers.
I guess it all comes down to tuning and driver skill.
Yeah, they're doing real well.
Evolution's pushing that car quite a bit harder than he usually has to.
He's used to clean air. You know. We went through it well too. That Viper took that chicane right there
Yeah.
really well. Ooh.
Oh,
What's
he's
he
trying
gonna
to stick
do?
the
What's he
nose in
gonna
there.
do here? Is he gonna do something here at the
I
end?
think he's gonna pick up the draft at the
He's
on the
trying.
straight. I don't know. I think
That Audi is
Zygon's got
fast.
a little bit more transmission under him, but it's not gonna stop Evolution from trying to stick the nose in and get by him. Yeah,
We got a little bit wide there.
I think Zygon's got a little bit stronger legs under that Audi.
Yeah, that Audi's pretty tough. Boy, he's
And
putting
these
the
guys are
pressure on.
flying though.
Aren't they? They're just cooking.
Jammy's picked up a few spots. He's in 5th position now.
Wow, yeah, he's doing well with that. What happened to Kralo? Did he pit? I didn't even notice.
I wonder what that was about. Maybe some contact or something along
I don't know.
something
I
along the
was
line.
so interested in watching this race up front. These guys are going at it.
That kink into the braking zone for this chicane is really it's where you're gonna see a lot of mistakes like you just saw with Evolution there.
Yeah.
Don't say that too often. Evolution
No.
made a mistake.
We got a little breathing room. Five Zygon did. I'm sure you appreciate it. But Gabgus seems to be running the old Nissan GT pretty well too.
There's the other NSX who ooh. Philo unable to quite pick up the position there. He's stuck on the outside in Mercedes Arena here. Yeah, Philo gives it up for that corner there. Gets a little loose.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he's still right there
Oh,
though.
oh, and
Contact.
Rebellion is now in the mix too. Wow. Well, he must have been right there. He took 2 spots. He took 2 spots, didn't he?
Yep, he did.
Oh boy,
Picked up
they're
both
all over
positions.
him though. I don't think they liked him sneaking in there and doing that.
We're gonna see how they handle this hairpin here. Oh, it looks like.
Ooh,
Oh, oh.
ooh. And Rebellion got around him. He's got a little breathing room. Yeah, Seb got a little loose there.
Philo's mad. He doesn't like being trapped behind Seb.
Ooh, ooh, what a move
Ooh,
to the inside. Look at that. Ooh, yeah, kind of a little contact there.
yeah, Rebellion's playing a little rough here. I guess you got to when you're trying to hold that position.
Yeah, a little bit. There. Oof. Man, look at that driving. Woo. And both of them got back around him. What? Wow.
It's like a dance.
Wow. So, what is got Skater back here in 10th. Followed by
RCB's kind of right there behind him.
Kane's
There's
back.
Kane.
What happened? I'm not sure. Cradle is way back, and I don't know what happened to him. He was fifth before we kind of lost track of him, and then he went to the back. I'm
Oh,
not
if you
sure.
take a look at Pfeiffer's tires. Oh, no, oh, never mind. I thought it said 9 on front and 5 in the rear. I was kind of concerned as to how that would have happened, but no, they're all 4 are on 9s.
Well, these guys have tightened up. They pulled up a little closer to Pfeiffer now.
Yeah, I think they set aside their differences for now and decided to chase the leader.
Well, they've got about 5 minutes to decide. Looks like about 3 laps, huh?
Not even. Well, actually, yeah. Evolution just has a way of just sliding that car in and keeping it steady.
Yeah, and that's a tough car to do. It'll reward you if you can drive it. Boy, that thing will go. Same with the Audi, though. Five Zeigen's tearing that thing up.
Pfeiffer's still holding it down in the Viper, though.
I know, man. That thing is set up. Oof, boy, Five Zeigen's really up on him now. Look at that.
Oh, they're
Trying to make.
side by
Oh,
side.
oh,
He's giving it up
he
here.
not quite. He can't get him. Better protect the inside there. We've got one heck of a race going here.
Evolution's bumping up on him a little bit.
They're working it, trying to do whatever they can.
Trying to force a mistake. Five Zeigen's gonna try the outside. No, Pfeiffer's not gonna let that happen.
Well, yeah, every time you try something different, if it doesn't work, the guy behind you then pulls up on you, and then you got to defend. It's that close.
I think there's gonna be an hour of this after this.
Yeah, these guys are going to be drained.
Better turn down the force feedback settings on your wheel. Wake up with sore arms in the morning.
They've put just a
Oof.
little
Ooh.
bit of space there, huh? Not nearly as tight as they were. This is they've got to have one more lap, huh?
Oh, Evolution gets a little run up on Zeigen.
Yeah, he did. This will be the last lap then. Boy, look at some of this. Look at the groupings back here. We got, and then we got all these guys back here.
RCB's been racing a pretty good race. He's come back a good bit from pitting on the first lap.
We're going back to the front. We'll see if Evolution has got anything for 5 Zagan here at the end.
If he can get another run up into the chicane like he did before, might be able to make it happen in the last corner.
Oop, there's a
Oh,
little
oh, he
contact.
bumps
He
him.
tapped him just a little bit. 5 Zagan still got the inside here. Got a little loose there, didn't he?
Yeah. Like he had to
Oh, and
switch the
he
wheel.
got a little off there.
Oh,
Uh-oh. I think all the pressure's off now. Yep.
it's alright. Evolution could start from 13th and still win the race.
That was some great racing.
Alright, so Pfeiffer's gonna get first position for the endurance race, followed by 5 Zeigen and Evolution.
EOL's gonna come in.
UL's gonna bring it home for 4th, followed by Gabgus.
And we've got
And we still got these guys fighting back here.
yeah.
Philo's gonna take it, followed by RCB, and then TWR Seb 72 in 8th position. And then TNR Rebellion's right there in 9th. Takes it off-road to go across the finish line. Nothing wrong with that. GTP Kane in 10th with FRS Gator behind him. And then Kralo and GTP Jammy, who must have pitted, will round out the field.
Well, I think that was unexpected for me, at least, that the Viper went out front. And
Yeah, for
stayed
sure.
Out front.
I really expected Evolution to be pretty dominant in this sprint race because we see that he's got quite a way with technical tracks. But, no, Pfeiffer and 5 Zeigen were just able to keep him from getting out front where he's really at his strongest.
Yeah, so, but the rest of the field from like 4th on down was pretty jumbled. I was kind of expecting a different outcome for the rest of the field. For me, it was all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, with the sprint races, you really don't know quite what to expect. That's qualifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you take a look at the differences between qualifying and race results, it does get a little bit jumbled, doesn't it?
Yes. It's kind of all over the place. But let's see, by manufacturers, yep, the Viper, the Audi, Honda, Mercedes. GTR, the Viper again, Ford, Honda. I guess look at the vets were 10th and 13th.
13th.
Yeah. Okay, so what kind of time? What do they do? About 5 minutes
Yeah,
before
it's
they start
5.
up the next one.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna take a little break and get away from the keyboard.
Yep, same here.
Okay.
We'll be right back. All right.
Alrighty, Cheese, we're back for the endurance race.
All right, we're about to start here.
We're going to get the
We are on
formation lap
formation.
going.
And while we're in formation lap, let's take the time right now, seeing as we didn't during qualifying. Let's go on board with our leader, TNR Pfeiffer. Here, after the first corner, we're gonna head into this little mushroom-shaped corner. Mercedes, it's called Mercedes Marina or Arena, not Marina, excuse me. As you head out of the 180-degree turn 3, you go into turn 4, which is a pretty sharp right-hander. Really important to get a good exit out of that for this turn 5 kink.
Change the.
Coming out of turn 6, you've got a pretty rounded right-hander known as the Ford curve, and you get a long run, long sweeping left down into Dunlop. Just a really long, almost carousel-esque hairpin, you could say. And on the exit of Dunlop, you head up towards the Schumacher S. one of the most famous corners in all of Formula One racing. A really just fast S curve. But you see a lot of mistakes there.
Then you come over. You got this rise that you come over before you come into this next left-hander. What is this? The Kumo curve, I think it's called. And then this is the bit curve that really gives you a head of steam.
You come up to turn 13, known as the Bogen Chicane. Hotzenbeck's Bogen.
Yeah, you're at a high rate of speed coming up to this.
Coming up to Vidal here.
Is that what it's called? Vidal?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, under hard braking.
A lot of passing opportunities can be had there. And coming up to turn 16, the final corner of this track, Coca-Cola curve.
Now, did Coca-Cola buy that, or?
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
I guess it's kind of like a Ford thing. They just sponsor the corner. And we will be going. Are they doing 2 formation laps?
Oh, maybe they're no, they're just going to start further on down. I'm not sure. Oops. What happened
I think we're
to
green. Yeah, we're green.
All right.
I guess I wanted to wait until after that first corner so that way it wasn't such a fluster cluck through there.
I that it can be too. Wow.
And we see the top 3 just spring out to a early lead over RCB and friends. Lots of friends.
I didn't see much movement in the standings as they were coming through this first half of the track. I think everybody kind of stayed in their positions from the start.
For a skater, I think you're kind of got some wishful thinking going on there. 1,000 people watching us. I don't think we could be that lucky. All right, here we are with TWR Seb. He's got Kane in his rearview mirror. Kane picked up a bunch of early positions. I think he was back there. He was in 13th, wasn't he?
Was he? I'm
Or
not.
no, he was in 10th. He was in 10th. Jamie was 13th.
Somebody's rebellion's putting a little pressure on that vet. Was
Kane going into the pits.
Kane going in the pits, and
So is EOL.
was. How did we miss contact? I huh.
And we got Evolution and RCB, Philo, Seb. They're all kind of look like they're running on their own little worlds at least. There's Rebellion, head of Monster Pack behind him. Kralo getting a run up on FRS Skater.
Yeah, he did.
And look at how much bigger that GTR is than that Ford GT. Like, that Nissan is massive compared to the Ford.
Yeah, that Ford is so low slung. Yeah, it's about hip high. Kralo is trying to put some pressure on him, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I don't think he's quite getting to him though. Oh, maybe he is. FRS goes a little wide there. So does Kralo into the following corner.
Making him push a little bit more than he wants to, I think.
Yeah, Kralo's got a run, but he's stuck on the
Oh, yep.
outside.
He Jamie's picked up a little time on both of them from them racing. Well, Evolution must have had a little problem. He is in fourth now.
You know, one thing with that first sharp corner there, if you cut that too far inside, the car has a tendency to jump because that's a pretty severe elevation change there. So
Yeah, it's a sharp drop off.
yeah, and that can, you know, do wonders for your handling.
Yeah, you'll get damage from it. And so Zygon and Pfeiffer put just a little bit of space between them and the rest of the guys. And Zygon's trying to put a little pressure on Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer is driving the tires off that Viper.
Yeah, Pfeiffer is doing very, very well today.
So far, his best laps 156.2.
About 2/10 off of his qualifying lap.
156.3 for 5 Zygon.
And that's about his qualifying lap right there. If I remember correctly, he was running 375 was his qualifying lap.
And this is pretty impressive. A 156.2 for RCB and that Ford GT for his fast lap. So he's running that thing well.
158.4 for Evolution.
Yeah, I think he's had some problems on his laps so far. Not typical.
Definitely not typical. Well, there it is. It's fixed right there. 156.06.
Yeah, okay.
That's more believable from Evolution.
Yeah, that didn't make sense. That time didn't make sense. I'm looking up and it says lap 5, and I'm going like, really? Situation rectified. Follows got a 157.1.
He's holding down fifth pretty well.
157.4 for Seb in that NSX.
See Rebellion drift that a little bit.
It looked like he was having a little fun. He had a 157 almost 8, 799.
Skater Kralo and GTP Jamie are having a little tussle here.
Skaters managed to get a 158.5. That Nissan GT.
He's got his windshield wipers on.
Yeah.
Wonder if that does anything for the aerodynamics.
Not sure. It's got to smudge things up.
Yeah. He's got to clear the bugs off of his windscreen.
Well, Jamie is in 10th behind these two guys, and he's best lap so far is a 157.1. Kralo's going into the pits.
Huh. That's a very quick lap for
being at 10th.
Jamie, yeah. And GTP Kane has run a 155.7, customary of how Kane is.
Yeah. that
Always
risk
way down the
reward.
field, but he's usually the fastest car on the field.
Yes, risk reward. There's a lot of race yet. You'll see him. He'll be moving up positions.
Yeah. Always exciting to watch. It's GTP Kane. But so's EOL. We're used to seeing EOL running up in the top 5 for the most part.
Fast lap 155. So they must be.
They
Everybody
must be on
must have
the
start.
mediums.
Yes, they must have switched to mediums. Because I see these times coming in the 55s now,
Yeah.
where everything was 56s before.
Or not. Or I guess Pfeiffer could be running the medium times on hard tires. It's got a 155.5. That's just because he's quick.
Why can't I? What am I doing wrong? I can't get the tire. Oops.
You have to go to info display, don't you?
What?
Yeah, that one. All. Okay. That's very bizarre.
Yes.
Try doing gauges only. See if that does anything. No, it doesn't. Must be some weird glitch because the chat box is constantly up too. If I'm not mistaken, that's not usually like that. Nope, there it is.
Strange.
Strange indeed. Well, I guess we could take a look at live timing and scoring real quick to see what tires everybody's running. Yeah, Kane, EOL, and Kralo are all on those medium tires. Pfeiffer's just running ridiculous laps as it is.
Yes. 55.53. Wow. That is an awesome lap.
I mean, he's close to those guys on the racing mediums.
Yeah, Five Zagan's about 56 flat, so he's almost a half second ahead of that. Okay, so
Ooh, Five Zygon turned in a very quick lap there.
yeah, he did.
FRS Skater and GTP Jimmy are pretty close. Here we go. We got a battle going for 8th here. I mean, even the Corvette looks relatively small compared to the GTR.
Yeah, it's a very high profile car. They,
Skater's having a little bit of fun here.
yes, he is.
I think that's gonna come and bite him here momentarily. If Jimmy has anything to say about it, at least. Ooh, Seb 72 gets pretty loose and gets into the dirt a little bit there.
And Jamie gets around him so far. There he goes. Very cleanly.
As we always expect here in the ORA. Evolution running fourth. I think he's struggling a good bit with the race today. Stuck behind RCB 929. I guess when you're running first all the time, you don't need to strategize how to overtake people.
But I think he's going to
Yeah,
have
he
an
got
overtake here.
as soon as I say that, of course.
Yeah. Yes, he set that one up very well.
RCB almost running over the cameraman there.
He's not liking that he got owned there, I don't think. Because he's been driving that Ford GT very well.
We see Five Zygon and Pfeiffer up there. Pfeiffer's running off in his own little world.
Yeah, he's got a cushion there, doesn't he? 55.53. Wow, very impressive.
An extremely good lap there.
Yeah, the 55.737 is nothing to scoff at either. Anything in the 55s on race hards. Wow. It's a very quick lap.
We see RCB getting pretty loose there through Vedal. It's a miracle he can keep that thing on the track even.
We got quite a lineup here. Let's see. We've got Philo and Rebellion and Seb.
Oh my. FRS Skater and Kane, EOL, Kralo, Gabgis is bringing up the rear. Gabgis is the only one back there that's not running race mediums. So everybody's pretty much running away from him. Special commentating appearance from Burnt Guy's cat.
Oh, did that come over?
Yeah, I heard him. Sorry, my cat's right here too.
Being a little vocal, huh?
I think the Daytona 500 is mostly commercials.
Wow. They have their share, don't they?
Yeah. I think I've only seen maybe 30 seconds of actual racing since I've had it on. I know Jeff Gordon's still leading though.
Now, do you think it's really his last Daytona? I mean, as a regular driver, sure, but
I don't see him just up and leaving like that. Yeah, I don't see it being his last Daytona. If he wins the championship this season, I see him remaining a regular driver for at least another year. Because I mean, if he wins the championship, he's proving to himself that he can still.
Well, he can still. I mean, look where he does well every season still. I mean,
They say that the chase was the worst thing to happen to Jeff Gordon. If the chase didn't come about, I read an article somewhere that said that he'd be racing for like his 8th championship now.
yeah. out. So,
But anyways, we've got a much more important race here.
yes, Pfeiffer is really taking this Viper to the limit, man. He is getting out there. He's going to be hard to catch. He keeps going like this.
Yeah, when you hear the words Nürburgring GP, you sure as heck don't think Dodge Viper. He's driving that thing. Philo's back there in the other Viper in 5th position.
Yeah, they're really putting on quite a showing here. Very unexpected to me that they're running so well here.
Got 3 Americans in the top 5. And that's both with cars and with actual where the people are from. Got Rebellion back there. Zeb 72 in the other NSX. And Jamie and Kane are right there in the Corvettes.
Boy, Kane's got a couple on his tail, doesn't he? He must be having an abundance of generating a lot of electricity, needing to, keep his windshield wipers on and flashing his lights. You know, I think that's maybe what's going on.
I think he assigned his button combination. I think his accelerator also controls the windshield wipers, and his brakes also control his headlight flashing. It's a new intimidation thing that he's trying out now. Unfortunately for him, it does not seem to be working. Got GTP Jammy in the number 21 Corvette running up on Seb right now.
Yeah, he's pushing it pretty hard. You can see him wanting to kick that back out. He's really hitting that accelerator to get little loose on exit, trying to push that thing. So we've got what? We've got Evolution in the one NSX, and we've got Seb in this other one, and that's 3rd and 7th positions.
And we've got Pfeiffer and Philo in the Vipers in 1st and 5th.
Mm-hmm. And Zygon's in the Audi. And who else is in an Audi?
I don't think there's another Audi on the track today.
Zygon's the only Audi. Well, come on, load up. Oh. Evolution 12th. What happened?
He must have hit the pits.
Check. Don't have the graphics for tires and stuff. Darn it.
The wonderful glitches of Gran Turismo. Ooh, Evolution's.
Just a little contact there. Yeah, things are going to get shaken up on the track throughout the rest of this race, through the pits and everything.
Cralo is afraid of for his life right now.
Man, evolution is trying. Oh, see,
Oh,
yeah.
I tried going 3 wide in through there. That does not work. Gabgis.
Yeah, it could have been taken differently there by the other racers.
Gabgis, I think he might have retired.
So Pfeiffer,
TNR having a great day.
yes, he is.
All 4 TNR drivers are having an awesome day. 4 of the top 5 are filled with TNR drivers.
I am not sure. Now RCB's been running very solid in that Ford GT.
Yeah, he is. He's holding down a pretty good 3rd position right now. Coming up on the halfway point, a couple minutes away.
Yeah, he's got quite a cushion between him and fourth. Philo. Got Rebellion back here in fifth, followed by Seb.
Seb and friends. The Corvette's looking to go up front and try to join the American party up there.
GTP jamming, just a plugging away, just keeping it solid. Now going into the pits. Is King gonna pit? King keeps going. Got a few going in the pits this time. Well, I wish I could pull up the tire wear. And the fuel.
Yeah, I think this might actually be the first round of scheduled pit stops. But
A little frustrating here. Oops. I did not know that did that.
got another person making a pit stop here. That looks like Rebellion, yeah. Wonder how long Kane's going to be able to hold down 6th position before those drivers with the fresh tires come and take it away from him.
Zygon was getting a little loose there. His tires Now they haven't pitted. Pfeiffer or Ziegen haven't pitted yet, have they?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Pfeiffer's still holding it down, though.
Wow, look at that. Look at the space he's got. Wow.
That's a Viper on
What
worn
is
tires. That shouldn't be able to take any sort of corner.
over 6.5 seconds gap. Come on, load up. Let's see, we've got a little bit, quite a line back here, huh?
None of the first four have pitted yet. So we still have a lot of interesting pit strategy to see amongst those leading this race. I think Pfeiffer's strategy is just get out of there and pit and come back out and you're still first.
Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to get as much room as he can. EOL going into the pits. Evolution back in 6th now. And I imagine he's good to go till the end of the race.
We could see Evolution inherit the race just like I believe it was 5 Ziegen did last week.
Ooh, GTP Kane putting a little pressure on Seb.
Oh, he's gonna get him here. He'll at least have the inside going into Ford here.
Very nicely done.
So Kane takes 4th.
Evolution is pulled up on both of them.
Yeah, Evolution's got the freshest tires out of the three, I'd imagine.
And then, yep, there they go.
Ziegen, Pfeiffer, Kane, all in the pits at the moment.
Looked like TNR Rebellion was struggling a little bit to keep that on the track. I don't know what his tire situation is, but maybe he's got a little bit of worn tires.
Yeah, the one time both of us can see everything, the display decides to glitch out for tire wear and
Yeah. And fuel. So, yeah, nice.
yeah, at least we'll have a nice clean visual for the broadcast. Gotta look on the bright side.
Right. Let's see where we're at. 5 Ziegen behind Evolution at the moment. There's quite a space between him. Got Evolution pulled up on the back of TNR Pfeiffer now. So I take it since RCB is in first at the moment,
I
that
don't think.
he
I think
hasn't
he's the only
pitted.
one. I think he's the only one that has not pitted. And Pfeiffer's got the fresher tires between him and Evolution.
Well, he's staying out there a long time with them tires.
About 23 minutes to go now.
So
Almost.
I'm wondering, when RCB does pit, is he lost with those worn tires? Is he losing enough time that when he comes out, he won't still be ahead of Pfeiffer? Wonder where he'll come out at, because he's probably the last
Yeah,
one to pit.
Yeah, we are looking at quite a big gap between the two. Yeah, I think RCB would fall back to third behind Evolution. I don't think the gap's quite big enough.
Because Five Zygon is quite a ways back off of Evolution and Pfeiffer. This will be interesting to see where he comes out at, because he was driving real solid in that Ford GT. He was running real solid laps.
Yeah, third's nothing to be ashamed of, that's for sure.
No, not in this field. Ooh, both of them doing a little
Ooh,
bouncing over the
Evolution
curves. Yes.
gets the inside. Oh, Pfeiffer able to keep that up.
That Viper is a
Oh my
beast.
god.
It's a beast.
Evolution's mad.
Wow, he is. Oh, and he cooked it. Yeah, he couldn't slow it down enough. He cooked it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at that. You don't ever see that happen.
Hardly ever. Yeah. Yeah, that Viper is a beast. Wow.
It's just that's the thing. He was able to put the power down, and that's not something you see in a Viper. You don't see
Right.
drivers being able to stab it in.
So, RCB pitted, come out, and he's in fourth place. And he's got the freshest tires with 20 minutes left to go on the race. I think he's got a good shot at holding what he's got. Because Philo is in that Viper. He's giving it all he's got. He's trying to get that position. I don't know if he'll get that position though. Ooh.
Five Zygon playing a little bit of bumper cars through Vedal there. Somebody should tell him that you can't play bumper cars with the wall and expect to win.
Yeah, it's always a loss. Boy, Evolution's really working his way back toward the bumper of Pfeiffer. Or trying very hard. He wants another shot at that. He wants to make another move. 154.1 is his best lap so far. 154.6. Viper in that wager. 154.1 for 5 Zygon in the Audi too.
$56.2 for RCB.
Yeah, I don't think
Philo's going to be coming up on him pretty quick now.
I don't think RCB has got a good lap in with the mediums. I think you'll see that time change dramatically here. Now that he's got them fresh tires, once he gets them heated up and scuffed up good. Rebellion's at 54.7. GT Jammy looks like he's wanting to do something with him. He's at 54.9. What happened? Rebellion got loose. Jammy got around him.
Crelo takes over FRS Skater for P11.
EOL's.
He's going to try to make it happen with Rebellion.
Now, I haven't seen that Mercedes being up front at all this race. Have you?
No, I haven't.
They've been pretty quiet. Pretty quiet about mid-pack. Running pretty good laps, so 54.7. I guess that's mid-pack times, huh? Looking very smooth with his inputs.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of keeping a good handle on it at least. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this either, but this is the second race in a row that Cod Demon hasn't been able to make.
Yeah, I'm not sure what prior engagements or
Who knows?
Yeah, well, he'll be going down the standings for the season, won't he?
Oh yeah. Ooh, nice double pass by
Oh,
Rebellion.
and EOL
Oh, and
spins it. Oh,
just as we were saying, he was looking smooth and keeping it together.
Yeah. Bite me. Yeah, I should know better.
Luckily, he's able to get it back going again pretty quickly, so he's not passed by Seb72.
Wow.
You know Pfeiffer's having a good day if Evolution can't catch him.
Yes. Look at that best lap time of Pfeiffer's now. 53.7. Ouch.
I mean, you're talking that's almost a 3-second difference between or from like qualifying times.
Yeah. 54.1. Evolution's running that NSX hard. Wow. Let's see. There you go. Look at that. The Audi and the NSX, similar cars, similar times. 54.1s. And you got Pfeiffer and the Viper just tearing it up. 53.7. Impressive. Look at this. 53.7 in that Ford GT. What
RCB
is
just
with the
driving it.
American muscle here? What is American muscle trying to make a statement here, or what?
That's got to be it. I mean, I didn't hear about any new statistics on any of the cars or anything. I didn't hear about a stat change.
All right, let's just check. Let's just check the lineup right here, right now. We've got TNR Pfeiffer in the Viper, Evolution in the NSX, Zygon in the Audi, RCB in the GT, Ford GT, Philo in a Viper, another American. Oh look, we've got a
Jamie,
Corvette. And
Kane.
he's got another Corvette. Holy smoke.
Cralo is the only one driving an American car that is just not. He's just not there.
Yeah, and normally he's there. He's had really good finishes in the prior 3 races. He's done well with that the Ford GT. I'm not sure why he's in 11th right now. Not his day. Maybe he's watching Daytona while he's trying to race.
I'll tell you whose day it really isn't. Nissan is just doing really bad today. Gabgus is done.
Yeah.
Nismo running 12th and 13th.
Let's check the time and see what the gap is. Almost 4-second gap right now.
Wait a second. Okay, maybe this display isn't right.
What are you looking?
It's saying that Pfeiffer and Evolution are on race hards and Zygon and
Yeah,
RCB. Yeah, I think that must be
it's
wrong.
yeah, it doesn't that
I wasn't sure if that glitch transferred over to the
timing.
timing or not.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. There's quite a gap between Pfeiffer and Evolution and Zygon. They're pretty spaced out here, the top 4, huh?
Yeah, they are.
10 minutes left in the race. You don't see a whole lot of dramatic movement and standing at the moment. Rebellion, yellow still hasn't got around Rebellion.
Yeah, he's trying though.
Yeah,
That's
he's
one
definitely
thing.
keeping the pressure on him.
There he goes.
Of course.
You can't say anything these days, Bert.
Well, he hasn't quite made it. We'll see how this turn comes up. This is, for a wide turn, it sure is sharp. Very controlled. Very nice. can he hold on to it? Now this is an unusually quiet. This is an unusually quiet race for us.
Yeah, it's definitely a change of pace from the loads of contact drama we saw at Laguna Seca and Suzuka. That's for sure.
Yes, I'm really surprised at how spaced out the racers are. I figured the top 3 or 4 would run tight all the way through. I guess this being a more technical track, there's plenty of spots to screw up. I guess and lose time at.
I mean, even at Suzuka's a very technical track, and we still saw loads of bumping and grinding and
Yeah, it was
position changes. It was a very crazy race. This is a
yeah, it's a pretty controlled race.
Well, yeah, because they haven't sold their house, have they? Oh, did they?
Seb 72 in 9th place at the moment. Wonder if this will change.
Uh-huh.
He's got about 7 minutes.
Yeah, it looked like Rebellion had a weird exit to that last corner.
I wish I could pull up tire wear. Now look at that. When last time I said something about GTP Kane was a bit ago in the race, but he was back, what, 13th, 12th, 11th, or something like that.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, you can bet by the end of the race he'll be moving up positions. He's up to 6th.
Yeah, ever since that set of pit stops, he inherited 6th, and he hasn't really let go since.
So they're back and everything, and yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at about what? Oh no, that's not a 9. That's a 5. All right, so we're gonna be looking at about 3 laps to go here.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Well, is it my imagination or has evolution closed up some time? No, it's my imagination.
It's like how me and CZR always talk about who's closing up on evolution. It's always just in our minds.
Yeah. No, you were looking at the wrong thing. That was lap traffic or something.
Yeah, that was like Seb getting lapped or something like that.
So they're basically going to have to homeschool her then until she's old enough to be on this medication because no school's going to take her, or the possibility should possibly be kicked out.
The 5 Zagan
Yeah.
may have made up a little time on evolution. Not sure. Let's see. Yeah, there's still a Good 2 second gap here, almost 3.
Five Zagan did run a better lap there, though.
Yeah, so he did pull up on him a little bit. You know?
Not too much, but
Mhm.
oh no, that's quite a lot actually. My mistake. I was looking at the best lap column.
Ooh, we lost Kralo.
Had an engine failure.
Mm.
It always seems to be one in every race.
Yeah, that was not
Very.
typical performance. Kralo. Kralo is usually, man, I swear he's always in the top 10, if not close to the top 5.
Very close to the top 10. Top 10 out of 13.
Uh-huh.
No, like
I, I,
fifth,
I,
sixth, seventh, right?
I get you. Yeah, I think we're about looking at our finishing order here. Not sure how much more will happen. Oh, there's a little cluster back there.
Yeah.
Ooh, Five Zygon giving Evolution a little run.
He's trying. He's trying to make him watch his P's and Q's.
Yeah.
He looked pretty good there. Okay. So we're running with Evolution right now, and we see on the inset map where him and Five Zygon and RCB have made up a little time.
Yeah, I agree.
So you see that little group right there, and then you have TNR Pfeiffer way up here. Way up here. And
Pfeiffer could do the field a little favor and slow up and try to make this the last lap. Still probably win the race.
Yeah,
Right.
he is checked out. GTP Kane in a respectable 6th place.
Is he back on even field now? Okay. Randy and them are
Your
set
own
with
mid
him.
pack at 7th. I don't see anybody moving a whole lot here. Ooh, what was that? Somebody went on.
Okay. I don't blame him.
There's going to be one more lap, isn't there? Or is this the last lap? This is the last lap, huh?
No, Pfeiffer's already crossed the line.
So you talked to the nurse about getting on the Botox. When will you find out more? And
Wow. Five Zagan is really trying to pressure Evolution here. On the last lap.
Oh. He's going to try to switch him over here. Evolution gets the best of him.
well, yeah, I would.
Five Zygon just giving it everything he's got. You know he's wanted. You know he's wanted the back of Evolution since the start of this season.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he worked hard at trying to make this race his.
Oh, he
Oh
kind
boy.
of lets up there. Oh, Evolution gets loose.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah. Kind of like
Oh, it's a drag race. He's not gonna get it.
Wow.
So close.
Wow.
well, I don't know.
That was a
because
heck of
they
a battle there.
a headache specialist. Give them. At least I, that
GTP Kane is going to come in fifth.
I know. Last time I talked to you was 71 hours. So.
Sixth. What? Messed up.
Yes,
I would see if you could find like a clinic, like a headache clinic or a thing, and then that you can go in and just do a regular. Do it in.
Oh, that was
Okay.
quite the race.
It was quite the finish for those two guys. I am surprised that Five Zygon made it up there to challenge for the position at the finish line, because he was quite a ways back there with like 3 laps to go. He made a considerable distance there. That was very interesting, but boy, the driver of the night had to be TNR Pfeiffer, huh?
Oh, for sure. I mean, that was a race and a half for Pfeiffer. I'm sure that's something he's been wanting for a long time.
That Viper just dominated here. It was, for me, it was so unexpected. I did not expect it to
Yeah,
dominate.
you would have
this
never
track.
called that coming into this race. I mean, you maybe could have saw it at like Laguna Seca or something like that, but definitely not here.
You know, they ran pretty good last week at Suzuka. And, you know, they were fast there, but I did not expect it to transfer over here and for them to run so well. And Pfeiffer to dominate with it. I'm watching Skater here in the Nissan GT, and I think they were probably a little disappointed in how they placed.
Yeah, Gabgus retired. Probably about mid-race, I'd guess. But,
yeah, this just wasn't a good match for the setup they had.
Okay, and then stop talking about I did for the
Let's check the race results.
Well, no, it should be so much.
We have TNR Pfeiffer with the Viper dominating the race. Evolution in the Honda NSX behind him.
12 seconds behind him.
But look at the difference between him and Five Zygon in the Audi R8. Wow.
83 thousandths of a second.
Yeah,
that was really close. He got closer than I even thought. I didn't think he was that close at the line. Then we got Philo in that other Viper. He ran that thing well. You know, he was only 35 seconds back. Then we had And look at all that American muscle. The two vets, fifth and sixth.
No.
Wow.
I was supposed to have today off, but I worked
What
this
happened?
Saturday.
It was pretty disappointing for RCB.
Yeah, because he was up there in fourth. He had a solid fourth. Not sure what happened there.
Probably not. He drives fast.
And the TNR drivers are going to be celebrating today.
Yeah, they very very nice performance. All ran really well. And right there. So we had ELO. He at least got mid pack with that Mercedes. Seb in the other NSX, Nate and Rebellion. He looked like he had his hands full in that Z4. He was a little shaky at times in parts of the track with it.
Yeah, they're looking to adopt the dollar.
Getting ninth.
Yeah.
Got RCB in 10th position in the Ford GT, and then the two Nissan GTRs round out the pack.
Got put down for last year.
Well, that was quite a day of racing. That sprint race was just draining, and I really expected the endurance race to be just the same, but Pfeiffer just ran away with it. He dominated with that Viper.
Yes, he did. All right, I'm the original Cheez-It,
I'm Bird Guy.
and we'll see you next week for round 5 of the ORA GT World Championship. Enjoy Daytona 500.